Hi there. I wanted to come on today and share a bit about my story. I have shared it before, but I'm I want to explain a bit more about why I chose to get involved in this legacy builder program, this digital marketing program. If you've been following me at all, you've probably seen a lot of posts about it. um, but a while back, I got laid off from a corporate job. I lived the employee life. I did all the things that you were supposed to do of go to college, get, a diploma or whatever, degree or whatever, and get a job. And you do that. You do work in a job until you retire. That's basically what we're taught. And when I got laid off from this job, which was probably about maybe the sixth time in my life that I was laid off from a job, I was kind of tired of having been laid off yet again. And I was feeling very exhausted, very burnt out, very disenchanted with the employee life. It was like I was coming home and all I had the energy to do was make something quick to eat, which I tried to make as healthy as possible without taking too much time making something. And then I would sit on the couch and maybe watch some TV or read a book or something like that, something where I didn't have to use a lot of mental power. Because by the end of the day, I was mentally exhausted. And if you resonate at all with this, you probably understand as well that when you're mentally exhausted, you also end up feeling physically exhausted. You don't want to do anything. Now, I did at least once a week go to the gym, and I would go right after work without coming home, because if I came home first, it was game over. I wouldn't want to go anywhere. So at least I would go once a week and I would do some exercise, which probably helped somewhat, but it was just very difficult to maintain. So, I just got very tired of working for someone else, spending 8 hours of my day, 5 days a week, doing work that I didn't even really enjoy. I was trained for it. I was decent at it, but I didn't really care for doing it. It didn't really speak to any of my passions or interests or anything like that. And there's other factors that went into it as well. So basically, I didn't want, I was struggling to find time to create healthy meals for myself, engage in physical exercise, and also enrich my life with mental and spiritual practices, which have become a very important part of my life. I love spending time in nature, and I want to be able to spend as much time in nature as I can. And that's in connection with my spiritual life as well, as just in the sense of nature provides so many benefits. But there's other practices that I do, yoga, things like that. But anyways, that's on another note. But I wanted to do work I could do so that I didn't have to wait until retirement to actually start living my life. Can you relate to that? I want to be able to have the time and the energy to do what brings me joy, lights me up, and speaks to my soul. Some of you might be that you want to be able to spend more time with your family or the people that you care about. And might be other things. Maybe you have passion projects or something that you want to be able to spend time on. So, we all have different things that we want to be able to have more time for in our life. And some of us can really end up struggling to be able to engage in these things because we're spending so much of our life working, doing something we don't even want to do. So, after I got laid off, I decided to become an entrepreneur and explored different ways of doing that, and it's kind of shifted over time, but I'm still learning the skills to create a profitable business. And I have learned a great deal. But the marketing part was something that I didn't really understand. And I wasn't specifically looking for that, but I wanted something that had a flexible schedule, um, something that I could feel aligned with, and something where I didn't have to work so many hours a day. And I ended up finding this opportunity, this legacy builder program, which offers that, and it teaches me about marketing. It teaches me the skills that I need to know. It gives me the opportunity to promote these products to other people who also need these skills and want these skills. So it's something that is in really high demand that I feel good about promoting because there's a lot of different things out there that you can promote, but are you promoting it because you can really get behind it, or are you promoting it simply because of the money that you could make? So I wanted to be able to be 100% behind what it is I'm promoting. And I ended up finding out that there's the added benefits of having a blueprint, a simple blueprint that I can follow. There's ongoing training, there's weekly mentoring, and there's a supportive community. So, and it was something that I didn't have to spend a lot of money to get started. So there's all of these things, and this is why I ended up gravitating to this opportunity, and this is why I am choosing to also promote it. So if you have any questions, or if you'd like to learn more about my program, about me, then you can just put ready in the comments and I'd be happy to share more.